Midday, Kentucky, everyone. Well, Heather Clary is in the house. And of course, she's the Director of Communications at Better Business Bureau. And we're talking about the scams and what people say on the phone for you to give them money.
Yes.
And you've got some new ones.
We have some new ones here, but I also want to say, we talk about seniors and that who are an easy target.
They are indeed.
Well,
I hate when I hear people saying that somebody's trying to con my elderly grandmother or neighbor. It's just terrible.
Yeah, but it's not just for them, because I was almost scammed the other day.
Oh, were
I
you?
got a letter saying that I needed to do something about my car insurance warranty.
Oh, wow.
So I called them thinking it was from my company.
Exactly.
I called them and I said, oh, how much is it? They went through the whole thing. And I went almost to give my credit card. And then I thought,
oh, wow.
Oh, hold on, that's really weird. Why isn't that coming from the dealer?
There you go.
So they're getting more
dawned on
sneaky
me.
now. It's great.
We have seen those, the extended service contract
Thank you.
warranties.
Oh,
They can
wow.
look very odd, so that's why we want people to be sure to check things out with us, just to be on the safe
All
side.
right,
Okay.
well, let's kick
But
it off.
anyway.
What do people say on the phone to begin with?
People are receiving phone calls from people who tell them that they're with the U.S. Treasury or with the government and that they've been selected to receive a free government grant. There's several things that these scammers will say on the phone. You've been chosen to receive, the latest numbers are a $9,000 grant.
And of course you're probably going to say yes.
Yeah,
if
well,
you're not, you know.
why was I chosen? Well, you can use it for anything you want, and all we need you to do is just pay a $250 processing
Doesn't
fee.
seem like a lot considering you're getting 9,000.
Exactly, especially because they say you can use it for anything you want. They try to get you real excited. What are you going to use it for?
So talk to us more about those government grants. Are they ever given to individuals?
No.
Okay.
No, that's what these people would have you believe. The government does have a legitimate site where grants can be given, but they're for very specific programs: scientific research, medical research, education programs. There's the actual website grants.gov where people can go to apply for those types of things, but just for individuals like you and me, no.
Yeah.
In fact, they even have a warning on their website that says, if you're seeking other financial assistance, this isn't the place to go. It says it right there. And you've seen all of these advertisements. Don't believe the hype. They even warn you of that. You know, there are very few available to individuals, and none of them are for personal financial assistance. And there are other avenues for you to go. So,
what are you hearing when you're getting these phone calls here in Kentucky? Is it federal or is it
It's
state?
federal. It's federal.
It's mainly federal. They're
Okay.
saying they're from the federal government,
they
not
are,
state government.
and in fact, to lend more credence to their scam, they're leaving phone numbers, or on the caller ID, it shows a number with a 202 area code.
Washington.
Because you'll think it's Washington.
I've had that before.
Yeah.
Talk to us about how the scammers are getting money from people. Are they asking for credit card numbers? Are they people mailing in checks for maybe an extended warranty? Things like what you got?
Mailing would help them to actually track them down. So they're
Okay.
usually asking you for untraceable methods of payment. Any scam uses this. They'll ask you to use reloadable cards, like a reloadable vanilla Visa card.
Oh, that's got to be a red flag.
iTunes, or they'll ask you to wire it via MoneyGram.
See, and
that's untraceable too.
And it's funny that you say that's a red flag.
Yeah.
And even to us, it's a red flag. But as I was just saying, I almost got scammed myself. Sometimes you're caught off guard.
Yeah, I think what
Do
you
you
just
see what
said
I'm
happened
saying?
to you. I probably would have gone all the way until I went to pay for it. And if they asked for it in that manner, I wouldn't have questioned it until then. But I probably would have mailed a check or something if it was for extended warranty.
And because you got to remember, I have friends that don't have credit cards.
Yeah.
Okay, and they do
And that's
go
how you
out
use
and
it.
get prepaid credit cards.
Right, and those you can't appeal or
same
dispute.
well, and that's the problem.
Yeah.
And this is what a lot of the companies are doing now, is they say, don't use those prepaid for anything.
Oh, okay.
It's not
Because then
good.
you can't trace
You
it or
can't
ever get
trace it. You
refunded,
can't
right?
trace it.
Yes, for things like that.
Thank you so much. You always give us great advice. And of course, the phone number to call right now, there's the Better Business Bureau, 859-259-1008.
That's our office
That's
line.
the office number. But of course, we're taking live calls
We are.
right now in our studio. Give them a buzz, everyone. They
Yes.
give you such great advice.
Thank you, Heather. We appreciate
Thank
the
you.
tips. Well,